Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The I.S.U.P.K. under Commanding General Yahanna presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026 in Houston, Texas. All Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General Yahanna. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you stepping.
Still showing up like that on there.
And then go to, is it another one?
But I think this is the portrait, the side. I think that's that one over there. That's not the
So
main.
which one's the main one?
This is the main one, and it's showing up like load up. It's showing up like that. And I go to Facebook real quick. On Facebook, it looks fine.
Yeah, see, that's what I was going on.
But did you? Is that because you selected portrait or landscape on there for Facebook?
I thought I did portrait for both.
But YouTube, YouTube, it has both portrait and landscape.
So I probably need to just take the landscape off.
No,
Or you can't.
yeah, no, you can, but then only that side profile won't be there. It'll just be the main one, and the main one is not the one that's gonna show up on Facebook. It'll be that side profile. This is the main one that we're looking at. That's the one people will click on. So I would still change it around like how you did last Saturday, Elisha. I would still turn it so that way this is a full
So it's
screen.
gonna change the whole.
No. It'll still, everything else will be fine. That side profile will still look the same. The landscape view or the portrait view will still look the same. You got to take your charger out. Let me see it.
No, it's gonna change the picture on the portrait. You'll see. You just tell me how I need to move because it's gonna be. Might have to scoot it back.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Just bear with us, Salaki. I know y'all looking at us getting this together on live. Just bear with us. Hold on. Nope, it's still fine on Facebook. All right, now, yeah, scoot it back just a little bit. And then you can tilt the, turn your camera some. Turn your phone some. This way, facing me. Like, turn the ear like that. Keep going. That's perfect. Yep, that's the one. All right, Most High in Christ. Yeah, it's like it's just like that. All right, go ahead, like shot. The one, guys.
Thank you, boy. Shalom to Israel.
I imagine, which means to stand. We'll plunge up or down, which means to rise and face the east.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakuta. Zabah. Ratazah. Hayah. Aisha. Haratazah. Kawah. Hayah. Bashemayim. Daladawa. Kav. Yawam. Wasalakna. Wawakna. Kasalakna. Kawawakina. Wala'ah. Kabayanawa. Yahanna, say one.
Ball.
I was shy.
My young.
Rock. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Allah.
Aman. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And give us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be.
Hakak, the power. Yahweh. Bashim Yahushua. Barakashah. Mathunana. Hakak. La Pa'a. Makalat. Madawa. Hakak. Latahol. Matazariah. Hakak. Hamatim. Hakak. Tamal. Garshan. Bashim Yahushua.
The water Aman. Now you talk Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All men of sickness. And all men of disease. The power to cleanse the left. The power to raise the dead. The power against them clean spirits. Cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be.
The prayer to bless Israel. Yahweh. Bashim Yahushua. Baraklanah. Waha.
Bayaf-Sapar.
Barak.
Rapah.
Magun.
Bashim Yahushua.
Wadaman.
What we just said was Yahweh, the name of Yahushua. Bless us and Israel in the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect our loved ones in the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121. Asha. Yahanna. Ahahar. Yaba'a. Izar. Ma'an. Yahweh. Aisha. Maharatazah. Al Yatham. Amawat. Regal. Al Yanawam. Shamar. Hana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yashana. Shabamar. Yasha'al. Shamar. Tazal. Al Yah. Yamninka. Salaki. Yawamam. Hashemash. Yakaya. Wayarah. Walayala. Yahweh. Yashamar. Nakal-Ra. Yashimon. Afnapasha. Yahweh. Yashimon. Taza'at. Wa'wa'ah.
Aman. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. I was thy keeper. I was thy shade upon thy right. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in. From this time forth, and even forevermore. So be.
Psalms 83. Alahayim. Al-Gamayalakha. Al-Bakharah. Al-Bashafat. Yahanna. Al-Yabi. Yahamayawam. Umashanai. Nasha'ala. Ra'ash. Al-Emet. Yariyam. Sawa. Wayatayai Tazawa. Altazap Pawanya. Amawa. Wakhawa. Magoya. Wala'ah. Nazakal. Sham Yashal. Aywa. Kaya. Nawa'ai Tazawa. La. Barya. Yakarach. Mahoya. Yashima'al. Mawa'ab. Hagari. Gabal. Waimawan. Malak. Alashab. Yashabi. Tazawu. Gabashawu. Nalawa. Haiman. Zawawa. Abanyalawa. Salah. Aisha. Laham. Kasayasara. Yashma. Bayanda. Iowa. Dama. Shetham. Because call to say a company. Ashtar. Amawa. Rashad. Nawa. Shetham. The Quash. The Panyarakah. Tabairi. Wakalahaba. Dalahat. Aryam. Yorda, Basa, Over so apart, Halon, Hala, Panya, Olawan, Wave of Quasham, God, Power, Wave apart, Wave apart,
Aman. Keep not thy silence,
keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy
peace,
and be not still,
O Yahweh.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumble, and they that hate thee, have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel
against thy
and consulted against
thy head.
They have said, Come, and let us cut them off
from being a nation.
that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together one consent. They have confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Eden and the Israelites of Moab and the Hagarites, the Baal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistine with the inhabitants of Tyre. Also was joined with them. They have hope in the children of life. Salah, do unto them as unto the as to Seir, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kissam, the spirits of Israel, they became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a raven, and like Zed, yea, all their princes as the body, and as the moon, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. Oh my power, make them like a wheat, as the step before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy stone. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. Oh Yahweh, let them be confounded, and trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame, and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high, of all the so be.
The prayer, the blessings of the parish structure. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shah.
Why Yahweh Shah.
Why Mayaka Allah.
Why Mayaka Allah.
Why Alahai.
Why Alahai.
Matazabia.
Allah
Yahanna.
Allah
Hasaranya. Akatazayanya. Afayayali.
Yahweh. Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shah. And Mike. And the angels. Commanding general. The generals. The captain. The officer. The troopers. And the sister. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be. So, which means to turn. Shall be, which means to be seated. Go ahead and clap it up for the Sabbath service. All right. We're in the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 13. I actually went over last week's class and this week's class, Wednesday night law class, going over the murmurings of the Israelites, how blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We wanted to be out of freedom so bad. We wanted to go back into slavery. And so last week, that's what we were talking about is the Lord. We read about how the Most High God said that he's going to kill, unalive. Sure, brother, what's going on? He's going to unalive the generation of Israelites that were walking through the wilderness. And only Caleb and Joshua would see the promised land because of all of the complaining and the sinful behavior that we displayed on our journey out of Egypt. The Lord was sick of it. The fact that you want to go back to the place that the Lord just took you out of, slavery, captivity in Egypt, is insane. But that is how we live today. We'd rather be a slave under the same devil who's in the Epstein files. And I don't know if you read the Epstein files or if you heard somebody go over what's in the Epstein files, but it is a lot of sadistic, disgusting, lascivious behavior that will make you puke. There was something that came out. I'm going to say this for the purpose of this class to show that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians need to be in charge. I'm going to use as less explicit language as I possibly can. Brother, in the Epstein files, they said that the girls that they would get pregnant, these little 12, 13, 14-year-old girls, they would get pregnant. They would force them to have these babies. They would then go and starve the babies. Like they wouldn't allow the baby to get breast milk because the babies, they said, will suck harder. And they would put their private part in the babies' mouths because the babies would suck harder. Right. This is the people that rule over us. These are the people who give you a job. These are the people who are the judges over your son's court case when he's caught with an ounce of weed. This is the teachers that educate Black and Hispanic children. These are the ICE agents that lock up and oppress Latinos and Black people. These are the same men and women who enslaved us, tortured us, beat us, and ate us since the 1600s. This is the people that's described in that Epstein files. The people who are littered in that Epstein file, who would do something so, brother, that is, I mean, disgusting doesn't even, I mean, come on now. You mean to tell me that we're not better than them? We are better than them. We would never do something so heinous and disgusting, and we deserve to be over them. We've earned that right to be over them based on our bloodline. But you have to earn your position over them by your obedience to God. You know something I learned with this Epstein files? Black people are absolutely judgmental, Elisha, of the oppressors who are in the Epstein files. But do you know what I've heard my entire life being a Christian in the world? You can't judge. Nobody can judge but God. I think y'all do want the Epstein members to be judged. So if you can judge Donald Trump and Epstein and Weinstein and Jay-Z for being in the Epstein files, I am allowed to judge you for being a homosexual. I'm allowed to judge you for living your life outside of what the Lord told us to in the first 5 books of Moses. I can judge you for getting high, for having sex with white people, for voting, which is a sin against God. I can judge you for being a Christian and a Muslim. You see how that works? You see how it works when you're so infuriated by the crimes of the people, you're going to judge them. And the Bible says to make righteous judgments. It's righteous for people to judge Donald Trump. It's righteous for people to judge the people that are in the Epstein files. That's right, you idiot. So if you can judge the people in the Epstein files, I can judge you for being a sinner. Then maybe you won't sin anymore. You see how that works? You see your whole entire life, how they told us in the church, you can't judge anybody. God is the only judge. Only God can judge me. That's not in the Bible. Furthermore, when Epstein files come out, you want everybody in that file judged. I want you judged for getting high. I'm going to judge you. I'm going to tell you, stop getting high, sis. Stop getting high. Stop having sex outside of your race. Stop complaining that we aren't free and we don't have reparations if you aren't going to live a life of a person who deserves them. I can tell you that. The same way you can say Donald Trump should be put to death for being what he did to those babies. Just like you can say Jeffrey Epstein deserved what he received by hanging himself, quote unquote, allegedly hanging himself in a jail cell. Epstein deserved that. And Weinstein deserves to be in jail. If you can judge and say that, I can say that you deserve to be put in the same place for getting high and living an alternative lifestyle. What you should begin doing is stop being such a hypocrite. Christians have to stop being a hypocrite. Stop telling people they can't judge when you make judgments against people that you don't like every day. Go ahead, Elisha.
And if I may, just to add on to your point, and if you don't want to be judged, right? You don't want to be judged for smoking weed and being LGBTQ and eating seafood boils and celebrating your birthday and all these oppressive holidays. If you don't want to be judged, if you're a person that absolutely does not believe in being judged, don't be mad that Jeffrey Epstein is human trafficking babies.
That's right.
Don't be mad at the news that he just bought out that he had newborn babies. I can't even repeat it. You get what I'm saying?
It's disgusting.
Don't be mad at Jeffrey Epstein. Don't be mad at P. Diddy.
Don't be mad at Donald Trump.
Don't be mad at Donald Trump. If
Right.
you're the type of person that does not want to be judged for the trespasses against the Most High God that are written in the Bible, the things the Lord tells us don't do, you absolutely cannot be mad at Epstein. You are Epstein.
That's right.
And you are for everything that he stands for, because he shouldn't be punished for anything. According to you, God loves his behavior anyway.
That's right.
He loves Epstein,
That's
according to you Christians. He loves
No.
the sin. He loves the sinner,
Right.
but he hates the sin.
Right.
But the sinner is the one doing the sin.
That's right.
You all are a bunch of hypocrites, and you all should be judged just like Epstein.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. Go ahead, Elisha.
It's a lot.
In Exodus, the 15th chapter.
Numbers.
I'm sorry, it's like Numbers, the 15th chapter.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 13. Call Azarak, Ya Aisha, Kaka, Allah, La Hakwa, Raya, Asha, Rayaf, Na Yahak, La Yahweh. Verse 14. Wakaya, Yagawar, Afakam, Gar, Awa, Ashar, Bata Waka, Bata Wakakam, Lara Rakyakum, Wa Aisha, Asha, Rayaf, Naya Kak, La Yahweh, Ka Shar, the Aishawa, Khan, Ya Aisha. Verse 15. Hakwahal, Hakwaha, Akak, Lakam, Walagar, Hagar, Hakwa, Iwalam, Ladaratyakam, Kakam, Kagar, Ya Lapanya, Yahweh. Verse 16. Dawara, Aha, Wamashapat, Aha, Ya Lakam, Walagar, Hagar, Aftakam. Verse 17. Where the bar Yahweh all mashallah abar. Verse 18.
Chapter 19.
The bar all banya yasha'ala wa marah alaham baba akam all harataza ashar anya baba ya'a aftakam shama. Verse 19. Wahaya ba'hal kum malacham maharataza dara yamwa dara wama la Yahweh.
This is Numbers chapter 15 and verse 13. All that are born of the country shall do these things after this manner, an offering made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Most High. And if a stranger sojourn with you, or whosoever be among you in your generations, and will offer an offering made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Most High, as ye do, so he shall do. One ordinance shall be both for you of the congregation, and also for the stranger that sojourneth with you, an ordinance forever in your generations. As ye are, so shall the stranger be before the Most High. Verse 16. One law and one manner shall be for you, and for the stranger that sojourneth with you. Verse 17. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye come into the land whither I bring you, verse 19, then it shall be that when ye eat of the bread of the land, ye shall offer up an heave offering unto the Most High.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 20. Rashiyah, Irayasakum, Khala, Dar Yamwa, Dar Wama, Kathara, Wama, Varan, Khan, Dar Yamwa, Atha. Verse 21. Mara Ashya, Ira Sapyakum, Data Nawa, the Tanwa, La Yahweh, Dar Wama, La Naratyakum. Verse 22. Wakaya, Dasha, the Shagwa, Wala'a, the Aishawa, Kal, Hamatazawa, Ha Allah, Ashar, the Bar, Yahweh, all Masha. Verse 23. Kal, Shor, Tazawa, Yahweh, Allah, all Yakum, Bayad, Masha, Man, Hayawam, Ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Waha, La'a, Lanaratyakum. Verse 24. Wahaya ma'ayanya haida na aisha salake na aishata lasha gaga wa aishawa hal haida gar ban makwar achad la ayala lara yaf na yachat la yahawa wamana chafwa wana sakwa Kama Shapat, Washa I Yar, Isayam, Aha, Latha Ta. Verse 25. Wahagar, Hakahan, Al Hal, Idath, Banya Yasha Ala, Wana Salah, Laham, Kayab, Shagagat, Hawa'a, Waham, Habaya, Awa, Kwa Rabnum, Asha la Yahweh waha ta'athum. Wakata athum. La panya Yahweh al shagagathum.
So like you got your name up there on the Bible, man. It's a lot. I want to say you can take it off.
We start at 26.
26, God. Take it off.
You had to wall over. You had to stop it.
I don't think so. Go ahead, you can finish reading the light shot.
Wana salah, Lakhal, Aidat, Banya, Yasha'ala, Waladar, Hagar, Bathwa, Kom, Kaya, Lakhal, Ha'ain, Bashagagat. You hit it?
Yeah, hold on. So like,
I say it probably be easy to do it from this phone.
if you can, but I think you can take it off. You can just, I think it'll have you take it off. But if not, just leave it up. It's okay. All right.
This is like the shows. This is not mine. Like, so like,
It's a while. All right. Oh, what am I doing? All right. This is Exodus chapter 15, or so like Numbers chapter 15 and verse 20. Ye shall offer up a cake of the first of your dough for an heave offering, as ye do the heave offering of the threshing floor. So shall ye heave it. Verse 21. On the first of your dough ye shall give unto the Most High a heave offering in your generations. And if you have erred and not observed all these commandments which the Most High hath spoken unto Moses, even all that the Most High hath commanded you by the hand of Moses, from the day that the Most High commanded Moses, and henceforward among your generations, then it shall be, if aught be committed by ignorance without the knowledge of the congregation, that all the congregation shall offer one young bullock for a burnt offering, for a sweet savor unto the Most High, with his meat offering and his drink offering, according to the manner, and one kid of the goats for a sin offering. And the priest shall make an atonement for all the congregation of the children of Israel, and it shall be forgiven them, for it is ignorance. And they shall bring their offering, a sacrifice made by fire unto the Most High. So I get unto the Most High, and their sin offering before the Most High for their ignorance. Verse 26, and it shall be forgiven all the congregation of the children of Israel, and the stranger that sojourneth among them, seeing all the people were in ignorance.
Just on that part right there, so like if I may, even in our ignorance, we had the priest gave sacrifice, for the nation of Israel, even in their ignorance. I know a lot of you are ignorant to the fact that you can't sin, but that's no excuse from the Most High God. You understand? You can't walk around. Just imagine being in the kingdom of heaven. When the kingdom of heaven is back established here on earth, when Yahushua comes back and judges our oppressor and all these other heathens and puts black people back in charge of the earth. You're not going to be walking around ignorantly sinning. You understand? You're not going to be walking around smoking weed because you don't know any better. The laws will be in effect. You understand? You will be judged according to the law, which I know a lot of people hate. And that's what's so important about the I.S.U.P.K. and and what we're doing in this school, teaching the Lord's laws, teaching the Most High's God, teaching the requirements that He commands from us. You understand? Because a lot of people are ignorant of the law. They don't know any better because the Christian church has done a horrible job of teaching what pleases God. They teach everything that pisses the Most High God off, but they don't teach nothing that the Lord requires from us. That's the Christian church's fault. You understand? They don't teach child molestation is wrong, but they'll teach you that you can eat shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster. They don't teach you that getting high is a sin, but they'll allow women to leave their husband and men to put away their wives.
Right.
That ignorance is not going to be allowed in the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
So that's what our job is to teach Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians God's laws, even if you're ignorant. You come across these pages, that's why you're so confrontational, because you're ignorant. And you don't know any better because the horrible job that has been done by your pastors and T.D. Jakes and Creflo Dollar.
Sure.
Like you. So like
Right.
we back on
27.
Numbers chapter 15, verse, we stopping at 33, right? 27. Wa'am, Napash, Achaf, Vacha, Ta'ab, Basha Gaga, Waha for Yabab, Eyes, Baf, Shanada, Lachata, 28. Wakapar, Hakaha, Al, Hanapash, Hashagaga, Baha Ta'a, Bashagaga, Lapanya, Yahweh, Lachapar, Al Yawa, Wana Salah, Lawa. Verse 29. Hazarach, Babanya, Yasha'ala, Wala Gar, Hagar, Batha Wacham, Dawa Ra, Aha, Ya Lacham, La Sha, Bashagaga. Verse 30. Wahanapash, Ashar, Ta'aisha, Bayad, Ramah, Man, Hazarach, Waman, Hagar, Af, Yahweh, Hawa, Magadat, Wanakarata, Hanapash, Hahawa, Makora, Ima. Verse 31. Hayad, Bar, Yahweh, Bazah, Wa'af, Mataza, Wakwa, Ha Par, Hakara, Dakara, Hanapash, Hahawa, Iwa Na, Ba. Verse 32. Wayahayawa, Banya Yasha'alam, Bama Dabar, Waya Matazawa, Ayash, Makwashash, Itazanyam, Bayawam, Hashabath. Verse 33. Waya for Yabwa, Atwa, Hamatazayam, Atwa, Makwashash, Itazanyam, all, Masha, wa all, Aharan, wa all, Haya, Ha'aida.
This is Numbers chapter 15, verse 27. And if any soul sin through ignorance, then he shall bring a she-goat of the first year for a sin offering. Verse 28. And the priest shall make an atonement for the soul that sinneth ignorantly, when he sinneth by ignorance before the Most High, to make an atonement for him, and it shall be forgiven him. Ye shall have one law for him that sinneth through ignorance, both for him that is born among the children of Israel, and for the stranger that sojourneth among them. But the soul that doeth aught presumptuously, whether he be born in the land or a stranger, the same reproacheth the Most High, and that soul shall be cut off from among his people, because he hath despised the word of the Most High, and hath broken his commandment. That soul shall utterly be cut off; his iniquity shall be upon him. And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day. Verse 33. And they that found him gathering sticks brought him unto Moses and Aaron, and unto all the congregation.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 34. Waya Nayakwa, Atwa, Bama Shamor, Hayala Ab, Harash, Ma, Ayasha, Lawa. Verse 35. Waya Mar Yahweh all Masha, Mawa, Yawa Ma, Hayash, Ragawam, Afwa, Ba'ab, Ba'abanyam, call, Ha'aida, Mahawataza, Lama Hana. Verse 36. Wayataza Ya'awa, Afwa, Hall, Ha'aida, all, Mahawataza, Lama Hana, Waya Ragmawa, Afwa, Banyam, Waya Ma, Kashar, Tazawaya, Hawa, Masha. Verse 37. Waya Mar Yahweh all Mashallah Mar. Verse 38. The bar all Banya Yasha'ala wa Maraf al Alaham wa I.S.U.P.K Laham Tazayat Tazak al Kanapya Bagadyaham Ladaratham one of Thunwa al Tazayat Tazak Hakahap Salakia. Pathayal, Dafalaf. Verse 39. Wahaya, Lachom, Latazaya, Yatazat, Rara Ayathom, Athawab, Waza Karatham, Kal, Matazawaf, Yahweh, Wa'aishatyam, Wa'aishayatham, Athom, Wala'a, the Dara, Aharia, Lababakom, Waharia, I Yanyakum, Ashar, Athom, Zanyam, Ahariahum. Verse 40. Lama'ain, Dazakar, Wa'aishayatum, Wa'aishyatum, Paul, Matazawatya, Wahayayatum, Quadashim, La Alahayakum. That's it.
All right, this is Exodus, so like Numbers chapter 15, verse 34. And they put him in ward because it was not declared what should be done to him. And the Most High said unto Moses, the man shall be surely put to death. All the congregation shall stone him with stones without the camp. Verse 36. And all the congregation brought him without the camp and stoned him with stones. And he died, as the Most High commanded Moses. Verse 37. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribband of blue. Verse 39. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Most High. Some purple fag group out there is saying that this is saying that you have to put fringes on everything you wear. And that's not what we just read. We just read that the Lord commanded Moses to tell the Israelites to make sure that they put fringes on their garments, which is not everything you wear, just on your garments, which is attire that is royal or regal. And it didn't say undergarments either. So you're not putting them on your drawers and your t-shirts and your socks. It's garments. What me and this brother has on is a garment. And our fringes are at the border of the garment. Do you understand? And they have a ribband of blue. This is the law that the Lord gave to Moses to tell the children of Israel. Throughout your generations doesn't mean every day. Throughout your generations means all the way from Moses until the kingdom of heaven. We're going to have fringes on garments. That doesn't mean this is everyday occurrence. You don't have to wear a garment every day. The Bible, there's not a law in the Bible that says you have to wear a garment every day. There's not a law in the Bible that says you have to put fringes on everything you wear. And there's not a law in the Bible that says you have to wear fringes every day. It's your royal regal attire when you have to get dressed up. That's in our culture. That's when what you will put fringes on. Throughout your generations means forever. Means that there's not a time in history that we aren't supposed to do this. Just like I'll give you a perfect example of throughout your generations. God said in Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, to keep these high holy days throughout your generations. If fake Israelite groups are out there saying that throughout your generations is every day, why don't they celebrate the Feast of Tabernacles every day? Why don't you celebrate Passover every day? Because there's a time that you're supposed to do this. Throughout your generations doesn't mean every day. Throughout your generation means forever. Non-stop. You do this from Moses' generation to Christ returns, right? Throughout your generations, there's the Jim Crow generation, give me another generation, baby boomer generation, the generation of the Stone Age, the Gen X, Gen Z, Millennial, every generation is supposed to keep these laws, including the law of fringes. That's what throughout your generations mean. Everyone understand? Yes, I'm gonna say like that.
And for the purple faggot, so like the purple group, because I know we having Sabbath service. Elijah's gonna watch his mouth today. When the Bible says, when it says, you look down on the fringe, to remind you of the law, and I think that's what they was catching. I think that's what got their mind took, that why they think they have to have fringes on the, they get in the gym with fringes. You know what I'm saying? They cooking breakfast with a goddamn apron on with fringes. You got fringes on everywhere. The Bible does say that the fringes should remind you of the law, but you so carnal that you think that you got to have the fringes. This like how they used to wear the bracelets. What would Jesus do?
Yeah.
And you purple cats, y'all wear the fringes. That African had on fringes when he killed Joy Morgan.
Yeah.
He had on one of them purple ugly
And
shirts.
don't forget, he raped her first before he unlocked.
He had the fringes shirt on when he raped the sister Joy Morgan, and he had on the fringe T-shirt, the purple and gold. And don't forget about the one that was buying the transsexual prostitute. The police held up the shirt with the fringes. So just because you got on fringes doesn't mean that you're keeping the laws of the Most High. That's just the statute for the garment,
Right.
which y'all can't understand. Y'all think the fringes give you some goddamn superpowers, and it don't.
Right.
Y'all still some disgusting sinners.
Right.
So like it.
Yeah,
I
right.
just wanted to make that point.
Yeah. It's like how they have the Bible in the cubby of a hotel room, and then they look at the cubby.
Oh yeah, shut the door. Hey, you got the prostitute that got in the bed with you.
It's vain. It's very vain. You are supposed to keep these fringes on. Once again, you're not looking at these every day. And they're supposed to, and you're still a sinner. This is supposed to be on your garment, and occasionally when you do wear them, it's like, oh damn, I'm an Israelite. Be proud of that. You're looking at this shit every day. You just still gonna sin, and you're missing the point of why the Lord even had to do it in the first place. It's everything you do is religious and it's in vain, and that's not and arbitrary, and that's not the point of the law, and it's not the point of the Bible. This is practical. It's very practical. Everyone understand? This is Numbers chapter 15 and verse 39. And it shall be upon unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Most High, and do them, and that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye used to go a-whoring. You see that part? That's the point. You looking at your fringes and you go a-whoring. You going sinning, which is what a whoring is. It's synonymous with sinning. You're disobeying the laws of God with the fringes. Don't miss the point of why the fringes are there. Number one is your culture. The Lord gave us a culture, which is why the law is there. It's so you can be proud of I have a culture. It's not to be arbitrary and ignorant. This is practical. I have these fringes on because when I wear these fringes, it's special. Only Israelites wear fringes. That's the point. It's something special. If you wear them on your drawers and your socks, you're missing the entire point. You go a-whoring. You're missing the entire point of the whole thing. Don't make that mistake that fake Israelites do. Take them fringes off y'all's drawers and your undergarments and every t-shirt. Wearing fringes on your t-shirt is disgusting. You wear fringes on garments. A t-shirt is an undergarment. It's not even a garment. Verse 40. That ye may remember and do all my commandments and be holy unto your power.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 41. Anya Yahweh al Hayakum Ashar Hawazaza Aftakon Marataza Matazarian La Hayawath Lakon La Hayam Anya Yahweh al Hayakum. Numbers chapter 16, verse 1. Wayakwa Horak Ban Yatazahar Ban Kohath Ban Lawa Loya Wada Dan Waab Yarom Banya Allah Yaab Wan Ban Palat Banya what's that? Ra'awaban Reuben Salaki. Verse 2. Wa Lapanya Masha Wana Shanyu Mabanya Yasha'al Ham Kamashim Wama Afyum Wana Salaki Nasha Aya Aida Quara Aya Mawa'ai Anashia Sham. Verse 3. Wayaquahawa, Al, Masha, wa Al, Aharan, Waya Marwa, Alahom, Ra, Lachom, Kayath, Ha'aida, Kalom, Kodashim, Waba, Wabaf Yakum. So like Wabaf Wakum. Yahweh, Wamada, Wamada Wai, Tatana Sha'awa, Al, Quahal, Yahweh. Verse 4. Wayashamai, Masha, Wayapal, Al, Panyawa. Verse 5. Wayadabar, all, Qurak, wa all, call, Idafwa, La Mar, Bakwar, Wayada I, Yahweh, Ashar, Lawa, Wa Haqua, Dawash, Wahaqua, Rayab, Al Yawa, Wa Ashar, Yabachar, Bawa, Yahwa, Rayab, Al Yawa. Verse 6. Za'af, Aishawa, Kokwa. What's that? Kokwa? Yeah, Kokwa, Lakom, Mahaf, Wat, Korak, Wakal, Idafwa.
This is Numbers chapter 15, verse 41. You start at verse 6, right?
Come.
I am the Most High, your power, which brought you out of the land of Egypt, to be your power. I am the Most High, your power. He isn't the God of everybody, only Israelites. This is Numbers chapter 16, verse 1. Excuse me. Now Korah, the son of Isupk, the son of Kohath, the son of Levi, and Dathan, and Abiram, the sons of Eliab and On, the son of Pelah, sons of Reuben, took men, and they rose up before Moses with certain of the children of Israel, 250 princes of the assembly, famous in the congregation, men of renown. And they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron, and said unto them, ye take too much upon ye. So like ye take too much upon you, seeing all the congregation are holy, every one of them, and the Most High is among them. Wherefore then lift ye up yourselves above the congregation of the Most High. And when Moses heard it, he fell upon his face, and he spake unto Korah and unto all his company, saying, even tomorrow the Most High will show who are his and who is holy, and will cause him to come near unto him. Even him whom he hath chosen will he cause to come near unto him. Verse 6. This do you. So like this do. Take you censers, Korah and all his company. They're about to get the lesson of life. Don't ever challenge the men of God. It hasn't worked out here in modern times against Commander Yahanna and the I.S.U.P.K. It didn't work out against the men of God in the Bible. Don't ever challenge who the Lord set up and established above you. Even though you may not care for that person, which you shouldn't have, because you are just unbrotherly for no reason. Here's the problem with so many black people. I can almost guarantee you. It said that they from the tribe of Levi or Reuben. Brother, I'm surprised it wasn't Judites. What's going on, brother? Because Judah has an arrogance about themselves that is sickening. It's ridiculous. Like you've accomplished nothing in your life, but then you have the right to question Commander Yahanna. What have you done ever for anybody outside of yourself that you have the right to tell black people and Hispanics what to do? You get high and have sex with white women. You don't even take care of your kids. If you a nigga on child support, you have no business telling the rest of us what to do. You don't even have your life together. What are you doing that you're going to tell us what to do? You have no business questioning men that God set up to be over you. Your problem is you don't want anybody to tell you what to do, and you get that from your oppressor. Your oppressor, since the Egyptians, they have an arrogance about themselves where they don't want people to tell them what to do. So you think you're like the oppressor. Well, I'm just like Donald Trump. I don't want nobody to tell me. I'm a man. Shouldn't nobody tell me what to do? Your oppressor is also in the Epstein files. You want to be like your oppressor so bad, they go molest children like them. Stop taking from your oppressor the things that you want and just give everything back to him. Give his God back to him. Give the way he lives back to him, the way he thinks back to him. Don't take anything from your oppressor. That was Korah, Dathan, and the princes of the assembly's problem. They want to be Egyptians so goddamn bad that they challenge Moses. This is the brother who just got us out of Egypt under the hands of God. Why in the hell would I ever question him? If he's taking too much upon himself, wouldn't there be more reason to follow him? You got a brother who's doing all of these things, who's making sure your family is tawab, making sure the people are okay, making sure they have food to eat. He's on behalf speaking for you when you murmur against God. He's the one on your behalf making sure that God doesn't put you to death. And then you go and question him, you niggas deserve to be put to death. For questioning a brother who's putting that much on him. Instead of saying, oh Lord, my Lord, please tell me what you need to help you. That's not what they said. In arrogance, what did Korah say? You take too much on you. That's a brother you should follow. Not some nigga that's sitting around on child support that's got 15 baby mothers, don't take care of no children. He is not educated at all. He's stupid. He don't know anything. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't take care of his family. He doesn't take care of your. He don't care about him, his family. He don't care about your family. He only cares about himself. That's the Christian pastors. That's who you want. That's who you want to be like, because you see all the money they receive. You see power that somebody has, and you covet it, and you should never do that. You should be thankful for the men that God put over you. That brother Quran, man, he rise again. That was an honorable servant under the Most High God. And he was raising up a camp from a homeless shelter, the way Captain Marquardt did years ago to build this Midwest camp up, this Midwest zone up, and all these camps in the Midwest cities. That's a brother you should look at and say, bro, I'm following him. How Commander Yahanna slept on a basement floor in D.C. and worked 3 slaveries to make sure the D.C., Baltimore, and Philly school ran. That's a brother you look at and say, man, how could you not follow him? He's doing the things that he isn't even ordering me to do these things. He didn't tell the generals you got to enslave the brothers who were with him at the time, who were the other 6 generals. He didn't tell them you have to work 3 slaves and sleep on the basement floor. He told them, go, you do what you know, come with me, follow me, and we're going to do the work of the Lord. But he didn't tell them you got to do what I do. He just said, just stick to my side and listen to what I'm telling you, and we're going to build these schools, and the schools got built. That's a brother that you want to follow. Who are you telling? Who are you questioning? Commander Jahan? What have you ever done for this people? What have you ever done for the Lord? You've done nothing but glorify yourself. And that is the reason the Lord is set to put Korah, Dathan, and the princes of the assembly to death. The same way that he put every man to death that's ever questioned Commander Yahanna and this school. You have something you want to say, Elisha?
Oh yeah. Just on that point where what he's making, like he said, it was a nigga when I was teaching class this past Tuesday, talking about he wanted to debate. He didn't say what the debate was, but you know, come to find out, he loved white women. You get what I'm saying?
Of course.
He loved white women. You niggas is dropping off on white girls if they slave in their cars, going back home, getting high and playing video games. You don't have a clue what's going on in the world. Because if you had a clue what's going on in the world, you would know that this world that you're currently enjoying is about the past. This world is about the destruction of America is coming by the hands of a black man named Jesus Christ. And you want to be laid up with snow bunnies all goddamn day playing video games and smoking weed. This is the thing. This is what black people's problem. A lot of black people's problem right now is the ideal of freedom sounds good, Adawan.
Yeah.
The ideal of freedom sounds good.
Yes, it does.
Until you have to make a sacrifice for the freedom. And that's what was the brother's name? Nathan and who else?
Korah, Nathan.
They realized that when we came out of Egypt, that it wasn't just going to be, everything wasn't just going to be handed to us. That the roads wasn't just, we just wasn't going to have food every day. Because in order to gain freedom, you have to make sacrifices.
That's right.
You have to be able to stand on business. And a lot of y'all not ready to stand on business.
That's right.
All y'all ready to do is just continue to get high.
That's right.
Commanding General Yahanna was a man that stood on business.
Yeah, right.
Moses was a man that stood on business. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, right.
What are you doing?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You challenging us while we're trying to free our people. We're making sacrifices right now to try to free this nation from our oppressor. Y'all too busy wanting to stay oppressed because you think you're free. You think because you can get high, you're free.
Yeah, right.
That's it. That's all right.
Go ahead, Mike. Got something?
Shalaki.
They quickly found out who the Lord was.
You got there.
You found out. You always, since 69, found out who God was. It's always been the I.S.U.P.K.
Damn right. Numbers chapter 16, verse 7. Watanawa, Mahan, Asha. So like, yeah, Ash. I said it backwards. Washa Yamwa. Al Yahan, Quatara, Lapanya, Yahweh, Mahar, Wayahaya, Hayash, Ashar, Yabahar, Yahweh, Hawa'a, Bakwa, Bakwad Wash, Rab, Lachom, Banya, Lawa'a, Loya, Levi. Verse 9. Wayamar, Masha, Al, Korach, Shemayawa, Na'ash. So like Na'a, Banya, Loya. Verse 9. Hama'ite, Makam, Kaya, Haba Abadya, Al Allah Haya, Yashara Al, Atakam, Ma'aida, Yasha'ala, Laha Kwa Royab, Atakam, Al Yawa, La'ai Bad, Iba Daf. So like it. Mashakan, Yahweh, Wala I Ma, Lapanya, Ha'aida, Lasharatham. Verse 10. While Horab, Athak, Wa'af, Kal, Akha, Ya, Banya, Lawa, Loya, Athak, Wabakwa, Shatham, Gam, Kahana, verse 11. Lakan, Athak, Wakal, Ida, Thak, Hana Aidim, Al, Yahweh, Wa'a, Haran, Ma, Hawa'a, Haya, Dala, Yanawa, Al Yawa, verse 12. Waya Shalak, Masha, Lakwara, Lara Dan, Wala Abya, Rum, Banya, Al Ya'ab, Waya Marak, Waya Marb, La'ab, Na'ala. Verse 13. Hama'ite, Kaya, Ha'al Yaknawa, Ma'aratazah, Zabak, Halal, Wada Bash, Laham Yaknawa, Bama Dabar, Kaya Dasha Darar, Alya Nawa, Gum Hasha Darar.
This is Numbers chapter 16 and verse 7. And put fire therein, and put incense in them before the Most High tomorrow. And it shall be that the man whom the Most High doth choose, he shall be holy. Ye take too much upon you, ye sons of Levi. And Moses said unto Korah, Hear, I pray you, ye sons of Levi, seemeth it but a small thing unto you, that the Most High of Israel hath separated you from the congregation of Israel, to bring you near to himself, to do the service of the tabernacle of the Most High, and to stand before the congregation to minister unto them. Verse 10. And he hath brought thee near to him, and all thy brethren, the sons of Levi, with thee. And seek ye the priesthood also, for which cause both thou and all thy company are gathered together against the Most High. And what is Aaron, that ye murmur against him? And Moses sent to call Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, which said, We will not come up. Verse 13. Is it a small thing that thou hast brought us up out of the land? So like, is it a small thing that thou hast brought us up out of a land that floweth with milk and honey, to kill us in the wilderness, except thou make thyself altogether a prince over us? That was all about power. That's all these cats wanted, man. They wanted to be the one that reaped the benefits. Remember, they're called the princes of the assembly for a reason. First and foremost, half of them are Levites, which means that they are already part of they're patricians of a Levitical priesthood. Keep that in mind. Remember that. These aren't, the average Judite or Simeonite or Levite or Ephraimite. These are the rulers over us. Just remember that. When I say ruler, I'm using it loosely. They're who your religious leaders would be today. This is who these Levitical priests are. Korah and Dathan. Some of them are Reubenites, but majority of these cats are princes of the assembly. Remember that. They're princes already. Why do I keep emphasizing that? Because they already have power. But that little power they've had, or the power they had, it wasn't enough. They wanted Moses' power. They wanted Aaron's power. They were so They coveted the power of Moses and Aaron, and they wanted it, but they went about it the wrong way. You know, you can earn power. Instead of hating Commander General, why don't you put on all black and come in here and work your way up the ranks? You can earn the power that you're looking for. You see what Captain Cesar is not a general in the UPK. Captain Mashak is not a general in the UPK.
Good point.
You know how many brothers Karama, he wasn't even a captain in here. He was an officer of 5,000, and he was working so vigorously to raise up an entire camp full of brothers and sisters who love the Most High. You act like that you have to have Moses' job just to take care of your people, to help your people, and to get glory. You know that you can absolutely work for that glory that you're looking for. You don't have to hate Commander Juliana because he has a hardcore younger sister as a rib. He got a hardcore sister that don't hate him. Don't be hating Commander Juliana. You're out of there. You know, I'll die and kill, go to prison for Commander Juliana. Y'all hate because y'all ain't him. Instead of being jealous and hating, if you really want power, nigga, put on all black and come here like the rest of us. You can earn the power that you so desperately seek. All you have to do is work. There's enough work. If you won't looking for work, I got plenty of work for you. We got camps that's being built. We got zones that are getting taken over and they need to be taken over. If you so desperately want power, no one is ever stopping you from getting it. All you have to do is put in your brick and earn it. That's it. Like the rest of us did. Like Commander Giuliani did. He earned the position he has. The general still does. Working harder than any of you. All you have to do, Captain Zalari, working harder than any of you. Captain Mashak working harder than any of you fake Israelites. They're not generals. They came up the ranks the right way and did everything as troopers and did everything the right way. And they are working because they know that there is so much work to go around that you can come in here and make a name for yourself too, if that's what you're looking for. There's nothing wrong with a man wanting glory, but you can't hate on a brother that already has it. That is wrong. You're coveting what he already has from the Lord. And you're coveting the hard work. If anything, covet the work ethic a brother has. Say, man, I want to have the work ethic he has to never sleep, have all these ribs, and still complete the work of the Lord. Covet that, and then strive to do it. But don't hate on the brother because he's getting glory because of the work he has. He ain't getting glory because he bounces a basketball. He ain't getting the glory because he's throwing the football so good. He's getting glory because of how he's working to save his people. You could do the same thing in here. All you have to do is come in here and put on all black, like the rest of us did. Go ahead, Elisha.
And to add to your point, Adawan, look, to understand why the truth is so split up the way that it is, or I'm not even going to say the truth because we are the home of the truth and we're not split up. But what I meant when I misspoke is why it's so many fake Israelite groups. This is because of cats that are like Dathan, and what's the other one?
Korah,
and the sons of Eliab?
Eliab.
It's because of cats like this. You understand? When the school split, cats wanted to go start their own fake Israelite group. The first sign that they got, the first excuse that they got to go start their own group, it's not because they wanted to continue to push the truth.
Right.
It's because they had the same spirit as these brothers right here. They wanted, to covet that same glory. They wanted to be the man in their Israelite group.
That's right.
And then what happens? When you operate in that spirit, the people that come up underneath you because you don't have any brotherhood, you're going to find brothers with no brotherhood. Then they're going to go break off and create another fake group and create another fake group when the Bible says it's supposed to be one body, right. One truth, one spirit. The Lord chooses who he wants in that seat. We don't. That was up to the Lord. Commanding Yahanna,
he didn't choose that for himself.
He didn't choose that for himself.
That's
the
right.
Lord chose that.
Yeah,
the
right.
Lord chose Moses. The Lord chose Elijah. The Lord chose Yahushua.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? So, but y'all in y'all carnal mind think, well, hell, I know scriptures better than him.
Yeah.
I can break it down better than Captain Desoriano. I was in the school longer than Commanding General Yahanna. Yeah, right. But the Lord didn't choose you. That's the difference.
Yeah, right.
You gonna go create a fake Israelite group. The Lord didn't choose you. That's why the splits continue to happen.
Yeah, right.
You get what I'm saying? So if you want to understand fake Israelites, listen to this story.
Yeah, right.
And and beware.
Yeah, right.
And beware. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that. We back.
Sit back in the
My bad. We in 14. Numbers chapter 16, verse 14. Arataza, Zabath, Chalab, Warabash, Haba Ya'afnawa, Watatham, Lanawa, Lanawa, Nachalaf, Shada, Waharam, Ha'ayanya, Ha'nashiam, Haham, Dana Kwar, La'a, Na'ala.
Oh, Salaki, we got the sisters. Yafashi, our sister Shapala,
Shalom.
and sister Nazar. Welcome to the sister. I was found by Shemiel Shalom. No sign of Christ. What's going on,
What's going on, brother?
Salaki, like shot.
So like, nah, you so wild. I didn't.
I wanted to check this. I see the sisters. They in there comment. Most High Christ. If anybody got questions, please ask, because this is the last 7, and we're gonna wrap it up. All right.
Why Har Lama Shah, Ma'ad, why Mar, all Yahweh, all the Pine, all Manas Hatham, La'ad, Hamawar, Ahad, Maham, Nasha Athya, Wala'ad, Hara Aithya, Ahad, Maham. Verse 16. Wayamar, Mashah, all, Farah, Athab, Wachal, Idadat, Hayawa, Lapanya, Yahweh, Athab, Waham, Wa'aharan, Mahal. Verse 17. Wayahwa, Kawa, Wayahwakwa, so like Ayash, Maha, Dathwa, Wana Tatham, Al Yaham, Kokwat, Quadaraf, Quadaraf, Waha Quaratham, Lapanya, Yahweh, Ayash, Maha, Dathwa, Kamashim, Wama'athim, Mahathom, Makadat, Wa'adat, Wa'aharan, Ayash, Maha, Mahathawa. Verse 18. Wayaqwa, Ayash, Maha, Mahathawa, Wayadangwa, Al Yahom, Ash, Wayashayamwa, Al Yahom, Quadara, Imadwa, Patha, Ahal, Mawa Wama Shah, Haram. Verse 19. Wayahal, Al Yahom, Korach, Ab, Kal, Ha'ida, Al, Pathak, Ahal, Mawa Wayara, so like it, Kabawad, Yahweh, Al, Hal, Ha'ida. Verse 20. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Wa Al, Aharan, La Amar.
Hey, what's going on, brother? Hold on. All right, this is Numbers chapter 16 and verse 14. Moreover, thou hast not brought us into a land that floweth with milk and honey, or given us inheritance of fields and vineyards. Wilt thou put out the eyes of these men? We will not come up. And Moses was very wroth and said unto the Most High, Respect thou, well, I thought he wanted to come in. Respect not thou their offering. I have not taken one ass from them, neither have I hurt one of them. And Moses said unto Korah, Be thou and all thy company before the Most High, thou and they, and Aaron tomorrow, and take every man his censer, and put incense in them, and bring ye before the Most High, every man his censer, 250 censers. Thou also and Aaron, each of you his censer. And they took every man his censer, and put fire in them, and laid incense thereon, and stood in the door of the tabernacle of the congregation with Moses and Aaron. And Korah gathered all the congregation against them unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And the glory of the Most High appeared unto all the congregation. Verse 20. And the Most High spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, so this is a text that they are doing. The Lord is ordering Moses to tell these princes of the assembly, 250 of them, to get your censers and put the smoke, put the fire, meaning a censer is what you light an incense in. And he's explaining to them, put these incense in your censers. The Lord is going to show you who he's with. He's about to show you. That's a perfect cliffhanger to go over next Saturday. You want to read and go over what the punishment is for these brothers who come against the man that God set up? Join us next Sabbath service. With that, I invite you, it's us up here standing.
SHALAM to Israel.
I advise them, everyone stand. Oh, definitely not. I advise them, everyone stand. Turn your head for done, which means to rise and face the east.
The Lord's Prayer. Abanawa,
Shabbat Shemai,
Kodash, I.S.U.P.K,
Shemka,
Yahanna,
Malak,
Sabbath,
Ratazah, I.S.U.P.K,
Baharatazah,
Kowah, Bashamai, Latham, Yawam, Asalafna, Wala'ah, Say one, a ball, Hawashai, my young, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalak, Waha'al, I will love you, Amon. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from me. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it.
Of cup.
Oh, so I can't see. Yeah.
So,
No, it's serious. This thing right here was loose up here. No. All right, go ahead.
Of cup, the power. Yahweh. Bashim Yahushua. Abba Kushah. The thunder now. Akap. La Pa'a. Call Makala. Call Manawa. Akap. That's a hole. Hamatazariah. Akap. Lahapi. Akap. Tawakawa. Tama'ala. Gawasham. Bashim Yahushua. The Wadamon.
Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power.
The power
to heal. All men of
sick.
And all men of
disease.
Power to cleanse the leper. Power to raise the dead. Power against
unclean spirits.
Cast them out.
In
the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
The prayer to bless Israel. Yahweh. Bashim
Yahushua.
Barak Ladal.
Wayasha'al.
Waha. Bayasapor. Barak.
Rapah.
Magun.
Magun.
Bashim Yahushua.
Wadamon. What we just said was Yahweh in the name of Yahushua. Bless us and Israel in the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect our loved ones in the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121. Asha'a,
Ayanni,
Ahahari, Mayan,
Yabaa,
Izar,
Ma'an,
Yahweh, Aisha,
Shemai,
Haratazah,
Ayathan,
Mawat, Regal, Al Yanawam, Shamar, Tanah, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yasham, Shalom, Yasha'al, Yahweh, Shamar, Yahweh, Tizal, Al Yad, Yamnik, Yamabam, Hashemah, Yakaya, We'erah, Malayala, Yahweh, Yashamar, Makal, Yashamar, Napasha, Yashamar, Kaza'ah, Wabu'ah, La'itha, I will love Aman.
I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot
to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
Behold,
he
that keepeth Israel
shall
neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shaker
upon thy right.
The sun shall not smite
thee by day.
Nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve
thy going out
and thy coming in.
This time forth,
even forever. So be it.
Psalms 83. Al-Hayy,
Al-Damayalakha,
Al-Farash, Al-Tashaqwa, Yahanna, Al-Yabi, Yahawan, Mashanai, Al-Amika, Yariyam, so why? Look at your eyes, Al-Tazap, Nakaki, Goya, Yazakol, Sham Yashal, Aywa, Kaya, no eyes as well.
Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
Be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo, thy enemies make it
temple.
They that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden. They have said, Come, and let us cut them also be in the nation. That the name of Israel may be no more remembered. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarites, the Baal, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. As also is joined. They have hope in the children of Lot. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, as to the brook of Kissar, which perished in Israel. They became as dung for them. Made their nobles like a ram, and like Zeb, yea, all their princes as the Baal, and as the moon, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. Hold my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burns the wood. And as the flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded. And trouble for them. Yea, let them be put to shame, and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High, of all the earth. So be the prayer of the blessings of the parish structure. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahweh Shah. Wa Yahweh Shah. Wa Mayaka Allah. Wa Mayaka Allah. Wa Alahayu. Wa Alahayu. Matazabia. Matazabia. Alawakyahan. Alawakyahan. Halawakya. Halawakya. Hasaranya. Hasaranya. Hakatazayan. Hakwatazayan. Haklayayawi. Haklayayawi. Waklawakya. Wahawakya. Yahweh. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Wadahaman. Wadahaman. Bless you, Yahweh. Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shah. And Yahweh Shah. And Mike. And Mike. And the angels. And the angels. Commanding General Yahweh. Commanding General Yahweh. The generals. Captains. Officer, trooper, and the sister. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it. Sar, which means to turn. Men of Israel, gird thy loins and prepare to salute the Torah. Sar. Yahanna Shimi Al Shah Brak Yah. Sar. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, I imagine Shabbat. I might you. Barak. Yahanna Shimi Al Shah Brak Yah. Sar, face the sisters. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, I imagine Shabbat. I might you. Barak. Yahweh Shabbat, done by Shimi Al Shah. Yah. Dismissed.
Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. the I.S.U.P.K, under Commanding General Yahanna, presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026, in Houston, Texas. All Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General Yahanna. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and war like apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you stepping.